Hello YouTube, we are back with a 7-week out update. It is Sunday. I just got done with my upper body workout. I'll probably throw in a few clips from a couple different of my lifting sessions this week. I'm going to show you a new piece of equipment that we got for the gym. And I also got a package from HD, so I will take you through some of the supplements that I got in this package. So when I checked in with James on Tuesday, my weight was the same. So we did decrease food and increase that cardio. We really have to push to get stage lean here. So these next 4 or 5 weeks are probably going to be a little bit more of a grind. My body tends to like to hold on to that last little bit of body fat. So I'm prepared for a push, and that's how this sport goes. So it's a little bit extreme, but that's what makes it so fun is, being able to push yourself to the extreme and to levels that a lot of people aren't willing to push themselves towards. And, every prep I learn a lot about myself and come out with a different perception. So ready to see what this prep has to bring me. But I hope you guys had a great week. We will get into some of the clips here and close it out. So this package was much needed. I was almost out of my favorite flavor of protein powder, which is the birthday cake. I do like to keep a couple different flavors on hand, but that was the one I was running super low in. And I got 2 tubs of the Elite pre-workout and some more grapefruit intra, which I drink during my workout, some burn, which I take before I lift and do cardio. So now we're going to transition to the gym. This is the new bar that we got for our gym. So we already had a safety bar, but it was a little bit different. And this one's a little bit more heavy duty. This one actually weighs 58 pounds as compared to all our other bars, which weigh 45. So if you are a member to BA, please make sure you work your way up with this bar. It is a little bit heavier. So I love it for these split squats. Really nice to use instead of the dumbbells because you don't really have to focus on grip. I followed those up with some stiff leg sumo RDLs. Another one that I've really been enjoying. I felt super strong on these today and was actually able to increase my weight by quite a bit, which today is Sunday, and I will say I do feel these. So after I got done with that lift, I went to some sumo squats. I did also add in some hip thrusts and leg curls after these exercises. I just didn't video those, so those won't be in this clip. But with the sumo squat, I do like the plates for elevation. It just allows for a much greater stretch, and I think that's something I've mentioned before. So of course we hit some upper body. So I'm sharing clips from my two upper body workouts. So this was the first day doing some cable laterals, which as you guys know is my favorite. I then went ahead and bent over and did some back flies single arm. So in my first day here, I do this exercise bent over, and then you'll see here as we transition to the next clip that on my second upper body day, I did this one standing. So both of these exercises are hitting the rear delt. It just kind of depends on which one you feel better. I feel both of these about the same. This one is just a little bit easier to do if you're sore from your leg day the day before. But I did some back exercises too. I didn't include any of those clips in here, but they were pretty much ones that I've been keeping in regularly, so nothing really new. And you'll see I did some upright rows here. A lot of people ask how not to use your traps in this one, and the key is to use a wider grip and pull up from your elbows. You want to think like there's a string attached to your elbows, pulling them straight up to the ceiling. So I am recording my first clip a little bit later, so I'm going to go ahead and record the ending here as well. One thing I didn't mention in the beginning is, we're still really working on my posing routine. That is a huge part of this sport. Your stage presentation and how you're angling and how you're hitting your poses is a big part of how you're going to place on stage. You could bring the best physique to the stage, and if you aren't presenting it right,
then you could not even get first call outs. So I've really been pushing myself there with Victoria. I've had some great feedback from her, and I'm really happy with how confident my routine is looking right now, and it'll just be a matter of making sure that we have it so ingrained that when I get on stage, it is just second nature. But looking forward to this week. We will see what James says at my next check-in on Tuesday. I'm going to guess that we're still going to be pushing and maybe even making some changes just to make sure things keep going. So I hope you all have a great week. Please like, subscribe, and we will see you next week.